Today's video, I will be gathering some roadside firewood near my cabin in the woods here in the Pacific Northwest from this giant old growth Douglas fir that fell over the road here. It's about 36 inches in diameter, pretty much the length of the bar of my chainsaw that I'll be working with today. And my objective is to get a full truckload of split firewood in the bed of my Frontier here. Look at me go, I got all my proper paperwork here. All right, I am headed down the road on my way to the first firewood tree. And I was actually out here yesterday on my way back to the cabin. But yesterday I drove a little further past that area over to where I am right now because I wanted to see if there were any trees completely blocking the roads further up. And here's some footage of what I found. Oh yeah, driving up these roads, it's just a gold mine around here of nice wood that's fallen over. Oh, I think I see a big one. There's a big one up here. Yup, look at that, right across the road. Wow, that's a big tree. Yeah, I don't know about this one. The bar and chain I have could definitely handle it because I have a 36-inch bar. Problem is I don't have the skill or experience to handle something like this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I want to be messing with that. And I think this is where I'm going to turn the truck around because if I drive past that and it falls by the time I get back, then I won't be able to get back to the cabin. This time I'm gonna drive under that tree. If it falls today while I'm further up the road, now I've got my chainsaw and everything that I would need to cut it out of the road, so I feel safe going under it. Holy crap, people, jackpot, jackpot. Check it out, giant tree fell here, holy crap. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. All right, let's get over to the side here. Oh man, would you look at this? This is awesome. What a beautiful, beautiful mess we have here. It's pretty massive, old growth, looks like. I don't know how good a firewood it'll be, but at least I can do a good deed and get it cut out of the road. And what a beautiful day. Like the conditions right now are just, can't beat them. It's cold outside, but the sun is shining and it's one of those days, man. This is awesome. Some of you never thought you'd see the day where I turned into the safety police. Look at me go, putting out safety cones on the road. Or safety triangles, whatever you want to call them. All right, let's get to work here, get started. Finally used up this whole carton of bar and chain oil. There's a lot of just branches and crap that I gotta cut up and move out of the way before I can actually start cutting into the log. All right, I got it cleaned up over around the log and I just tightened the chain because I think it was a little loose for my liking. So now I think I can finally start cutting into the log. My bar is 36 inches and it's a little bit bigger than that, so it's about a 36-inch diameter log. The reason I cut it with the chainsaw on that side is because I wanted all the chips to go in the ditch instead of in the road to save myself some cleanup work afterwards. But there's just too much crap over there on the other side. There's less over here because I need to know where the road is so I don't hit the asphalt. And once I get all this out of the way, I'll be able to better tell working from this side. So I'm going to clean all this up. So I got all that cleaned up so I can finally see where the bottom of the log is there. The bar of my Makita is about 16 inches. So I'll use this to go down the log and make all of my cuts a uniform length for firewood. Man, this is so awesome. It smells so good too. It smells like Christmas trees. It's going real good. I'm able to get all the way through for the most part. See that little nub right there? The bar and chain was a little bit too short right there, so I had to walk over to the other side, hit that. Cutting good. Smells good. Thinking I'll cut one more and then I'll start splitting it and throwing it in the truck because this is way more than a truckload. So I want to stop cutting at a truckload. Ooh, yeah. These ones are not going to be too friendly to me, so I think they got some big knots. I'm just going to load this stuff up and see how much I got. Yeah, these ones. I've almost got a full truckload. I need a little bit more, but these pieces are just giving me a lot of trouble. It's just a big solid thud when I hit any part of them, so I'm just gonna move them off to the side. I'll make one more cut into this log and maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe those ones will be easy to split and that'll finish off the truckload. We'll see. Yeah, never seen it done like that before. I almost forgot this one right here. This December 31st. It's official. Oh yeah. Can't arrest me now. Whoa, hey, how you doing?
Moving around.
Moving around.
Slightly.
That's good.
Well, I'm not the same person last time you saw me.
Really?
No, I'm old now.
You're officially old now?
Yeah. Oh, that's when it started.
Oh.
I lost my hearing when you were here last time. I haven't been the same since. Sometimes when I scratch my ear, I think I can maybe hear a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't hear voices or anything out of it. But I still hear good out of the radio. And balances. Maybe 80, 90%.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good in the morning, but as the day goes on, it gets better. And I can move around, chop wood, and do what I have to live. So
Yeah.
I think my skiing days might be over, though.
Yeah.
Unless it all comes back, which I'm not expecting. Kind of think I may get part hearing back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to be the same. Yeah, age finally caught up with me. It was overdue. I'm not worried. I got my eye on a couple of dead alders down along the driveway by the top of the big hill there that
Okay.
I want to get. And I cut up a small alder yesterday. No problem. I can't work as hard and fast as I used to.
Yeah.
Slow and about half as much.
Yeah.
But it's good to move around. I don't want to just sit.
Yeah.
Because, moving around helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching my body to balance. I'm not going to stop moving. Just might move slower and not as much.
Past the cabin, there was this big Douglas fir. Giant Douglas fir that fell over the road. I did get a truckload of firewood, and I have it with me.
That I can use.
Right.
Just about done with the second row out here in the garage.
Okay.
I added a little more to it yesterday. Probably don't have enough to make it all the way through spring.
But I got enough firewood to last me through the winter, I'm pretty sure. So, but I was talking to Patrick, and he was saying that he wanted to help you out with some wood. And then after what just recently happened, I'm like, I want to give this wood to Al because I don't need it. So.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
That's sure going to help. Should we unload before
Yeah.
it rains?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I never did get this last row all the way filled up.
Oh, this year you mean?
Yeah, just like last year.
Yeah.
I made it to about here, I think.
Oh, okay.
Then it turned wet and we started using it. Oh, that looks great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. We'll try and get some more in there. So this is another ingenious Al idea. He likes to stack it right next to the wood stove and it dries it out.
Especially if it's wet.
Yeah.
And especially if it's snowing outside or lousy, then it's right there.
This stuff doesn't have any bark on it.
Yeah.
And it's already pretty dry in the center.
I already put one in.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
This one I put in is kind of wet, though. The vent's open. I'll get going, I think.
Dipstick's enjoying the heat. You're in a good spot.
Yeah, he finally moved over to the heat. He's been sleeping over in the middle of the rug there for the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's hardly moving. Gets up to eat. Now I guess he needs the heat. We both got all together.
All right, everybody. Well, I made it back to my cabin, and ever since the day that I collected that firewood, and then the next day when I brought it to Al, it has been pouring rain, really, really wet. In fact, on the morning that I went to Al's house, I drove back to that log and it's covered with snow now because it's a little bit higher elevation than where my cabin is. So I'm not sure when, but eventually I will return to that spot and I'm gonna finish the job. I'm gonna cut into that log some more, try and get at least one more truckload and clean off the branches, rake all the crap out of the way and clear the road completely so that it's back to being 2 lanes wide there. Here's an update of my firewood stash here. I'm 1 row down plus another half a row. I got a nice toasty fire going here inside the cabin. Here's this paperwork that I've been showing you guys throughout this video, and I just went to a Forest Service building, told them I would like to gather some firewood. I want to get a proper permit. I want to know all the rules and regulations. I think I did a really good job of sticking to the rules. It tells you what you can do, what you can't do. Now, I'm not going to read this to you because that could get really boring. For the most important stuff, I think I did it right. Now, if you read the super fine details, like I didn't put my cones far enough away, or you're supposed to get your truck completely off the road. So if I really wanted to be by the book, I would have parked my truck like half a mile away where there was a little turnout, and then I would have carried all my supplies. It's just like, you know, stuff like that. I think I'm more than likely to run into a Murray like I did with my previous encounter with the Forest Service than I am to run into someone who is going to be a complete jerk. But if you want to know how to do it like this in your area, then go to the Forest Service and ask them. And here's just an overall broad message about following the rules and doing things by the book. If I did everything in my life by the book, I would never accomplish anything. So there's that. So at this point, I've made a lot of firewood gathering videos on my YouTube channel, and I always receive the same criticism. So I know what a lot of you are gonna say. I'm just gonna keep doing things my way. Yes, I know what a wedge is. And I forgot my wedge that day that I was splitting the wood, and that really sucked. So I just was like, you know what? No wedge. Still gotta get the job done. But I will leave you with this closing message. Neighbor Al is 84 years old, and he's been hand splitting his own firewood for the last 40 plus years. I know the safety police are gonna come after us hard in this video.
Yeah, I can hear him now.
We're doing so many things wrong, just about everything that we're doing out here.
Yeah, don't do this at home. That's how we do it in the free country.
Yep.
No laws. OSHA is not allowed here.
Life is pain, people. Whether you're neighbor Al or you're one of the people on those shows, My 600-Pound Life or whatever, those people are in pain too. And neighbor Al is in pain when he wakes up in the morning, and so is my dad. My dad has back pain. My stepdad has back pain. I have back pain when I wake up in the morning. But you know what? All those people I just mentioned, except for maybe the 600-pound people, they decide to get up every morning and they don't let pain dictate how they live their life. So I know you're going to give me rants about working smarter, not harder. I've heard it all, okay? I like to hand split all my stuff, keeps me in shape. I like to move my body. I like to use my body. And at the end of the day, we're all different. So that's the difference between me and you. You like to do things your way. I like to do things my way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Part of the video was that I tried to do everything, everything by the book. So I was wearing the proper safety equipment, and I got my tag. First time for everything.
Yeah, I've never done that.